guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been 4 weeks since my rhinoplasty. How crazy. I can't believe it's 4 weeks. Like, how are we a month already? I'm sorry. How? This month has gone quick and I still can't believe till today that I got it done. Like, it's been such a roller coaster, I guess, but I've loved every moment of it. Today I have for you a post-op Q&A with questions that I feel like you guys would want to know about my nose. The first question I feel like everyone is going to want to know is, how am I? How have I been? To be honest, I'm great. I am great. I'm loving her. I think she is unreal and I'm very happy that we are together. Talking about my nose. I've been good. Honestly, I've had no problems in this recovery stage since being back in the UK. It's kind of been a pretty smooth ride. It almost doesn't feel like I had my nose done. But I'm feeling really good. I should be back to work tomorrow, which is crazy because I haven't been at work for over a month now, probably about 5 weeks or something like that, which is just insane to me because I've never had this long off work since lockdown, but I am doing very well. So the next question is, what did I get done? So I asked from the surgeon for it to just be smaller, for it to be more defined, my nose, but basically smaller. I never asked for anything different on like the side view or anything because that was never like an issue for me. Where there's a lot of cases, obviously girls don't want like the bump or anything. For me, that was never an issue. Mine was more just like I hated the bulbousness, the big like tip. Obviously I still kind of have that now, just not as much because I'm only obviously a month post-op and it does take up to a year to completely heal. Was it painful and was I scared at any point? So I wouldn't say the procedure itself was painful. There wasn't really any pain, I want to say. I want to say it was just very uncomfortable. I didn't enjoy not being able to breathe at all. Like, I really suffered, and if you go and watch my vlogs back, you will be able to see how much it really affected me, to the point where I couldn't really eat, I couldn't sleep properly. I had to sleep with ice on my eyes right near my nose because that was the only way that would like soothe me back to sleep. Was I scared? I was not scared one bit. From booking it the December before, when I put my deposit down, to leaving to go to the airport, to getting the procedure done, to minutes before the procedure, after the procedure, there was not one bit in me that was scared, anxious or anything. Like I say, because it's something that I've been wanting for a very long time, I wasn't anxious, I wasn't scared because I was so excited about getting it done. So yeah, no, I wasn't scared one bit. Was my family supportive? So I want to say yes. Everyone was supportive. To be honest with you, I was in that mindset and in that place in my life where I didn't really care in terms of like if anyone had an opinion on it. So whether my family was supportive or not, I was getting it done. You know, I'm very like, once I want to do something, I'm doing it, and that is kind of how it come across with this as well. It helps when your family are really supportive, and for me, I was very lucky and fortunate enough to have family that was very supportive. Also, Shy included, he was very supportive, and to be honest, they were probably more scared about getting me getting the procedure than I was getting the procedure, because obviously it's something that's on your face and it's one of them, you never know how it's really gonna go. However, it was great for me. best time, and like I say, it does help massively when you have supportive people by your side, and for me, I did. So I'm gonna post loads of like before and afters on the screen for you, which I also done like a load of TikToks and stuff on this as well, where I have like loads of photos of like my befores and stuff. I'm also gonna place in somewhere here my table pictures, which I haven't actually released yet because I love them, but I don't feel like it reflects on what my nose looks like at this current state. I feel like table pictures are one of them iffy things because yes, they finish your nose and this is the finishing product per se. However, your nose needs to kind of mold into its new shape, so I don't feel like that's completely accurate with what it's going to look like. Another question, am I happy with the results and do I regret anything? So yes, I'm very happy with the results. I couldn't be happier with the results. I might come up and do like a little close-up for you. Like this is like the worst lighting ever. So this is my nose from the front, my nose from the side, my nostrils. So getting back onto the result, I'm so happy considering I'm 4 weeks in. I am so happy with everything. What I will do is I will post on the screen my progress from the first cast off to second cast off to then now. The difference is crazy, and I actually started to really like my nose from the second cast off. The first cast off, I knew that I was going to hate it. I said it on camera on my vlog. If you go back, you'll see that I literally hated how it looked. However, I built up this mindset that I was going to hate it, so it didn't actually affect me. And then when I had the second cast off, it made such a huge difference. Considering they were literally 5 days apart, you wouldn't think it. And then obviously till now, it's like a huge difference. My nose has really started to take effect. The way it looks, the way it feels, the things that are going on inside, they just, it's different. And like I say, the fact that it's only 4 weeks post-op is crazy, because imagine what it's going to look like in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, and then a year, you know. So I'm super happy. I couldn't have asked for a better surgeon, and he's achieved everything that I have wanted. And do I regret anything? Not at all. Don't regret one thing. I just regret not getting it done sooner, to be honest with you. It was one of them things, like I say, that I've always felt very insecure about. And now I just want to show off my new nose, and I just want to be out with it. So it's nice not having like all of the stuff on it. Obviously, I still have to wear my tape at night, and I still have to have my nose retainer in at night. However, it's so nice when I don't have to have it in, because I feel like a normal person again, which is nice. But yeah, I don't have any regrets for the procedure. What was the hardest part of the process? So for me, the hardest part of the process was post-op day 2 to post-op day 4. I really struggled with the uncomfortableness of it, the not breathing, the not being able to sleep. That was the hardest part for me, because I was I was so sad for feeling that way. Like, I'm one of them people, when I'm unwell, not feeling good about something, I've got cramps from like a period or whatever, I will cry because there's nothing I can do to fix it. However, I cry because I don't like feeling that way and helpless, and that is exactly how I felt through day 2 to day 4. I felt absolutely horrendous, not being able to eat, not being able to do anything. It just wasn't me, and it was hard because I'd look round, and the hotel that I was staying in, there was a lot of girls in my position, in terms of they had their noses done, their bums done, their boobs done, and none of them looked the way that I was feeling. So I'm here like, oh my god, like, am I the only one that's feeling this shit? Because I've seen a lot of obviously videos on YouTube where I've watched all of this, and they haven't reacted in the same way I did. Obviously, I understand that everyone's process is different, but it made me feel like, damn, like, mine must be real bad if no one else is looking this way or feeling this way, you know, because I couldn't even sit down and eat breakfast. I struggled so much. All I wanted to do was just go to sleep, just so I wouldn't feel anything. But like I say, that was the hardest part for me, was that, and I didn't think the recovery would be as uncomfortable as it was. Would I recommend Clinichub, and what's their aftercare like? So 100%, 110%, I would recommend Clinichub in every way, shape or form. I think it's amazing how in the price that I paid, which was £4,400, that I got included my procedure, all of the aftercare, the 24-hour aftercare, the medications, the transfers, was all included, the hotel and everything. It was just unreal from start to finish. It was amazing. The only things obviously I had to pay for was the flights. However, I would recommend them. They were spot on the whole time. I've got a post-op team that I can email and message if I need anything or have any concerns. I still am on all the group chats with all of the nurses and stuff that dealt with me. Obviously I have my doctor at hand if I needed to message him personally. Like, I never had any problems with anything at all, and I just think it was well put together what I went through. I had no worries. It was all kind of set out for me. So I would definitely recommend Clinichub if you do want to get your nose done or any other procedure. They made me feel very at ease. Like I say, I had done a lot of research in my time with wanting this procedure, and I'm so glad that I went for Clinichub. Aftercare has been so good. I have had a few concerns and stuff and questions I've wanted to ask about the aftercare, and I've just emailed them and they've got back to me literally straight away. So it's nice to know I've always got someone there if I do have any concerns. I just need to email them or message them at 3 months, 6 months and then a year post-op, just to keep them updated with how my progress is going. So just to summarise this little Q&A that I've done for you guys today, is that I'm having the best time. I can breathe. I feel my best self. I couldn't be more happier. Seriously couldn't be more happier that this is what my nose looks like at 4 weeks post-op. But yeah, so thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little Q&A. If there are any other questions you would like to ask or want to know the answers to, then feel free to leave them in the comments or DM me on my socials down below. I've enjoyed this whole era of like my nose job, the vlogging and all of the whole process, and I'm glad that I could bring the camera with me to show you my journey and everything with it. I will be posting updates on TikTok here and there. I will be posting my 3 months post-op, 6 months post-op and 1 year post-op on my YouTube channel, so feel free to keep an eye on those. Thanks guys for watching and have a lovely day, and I will see you guys very soon.
Don't think of me anymore. Already said 100 million times to you before.